The name of businessman Ricardo Salinas Pliego is once again making international headlines. But this time, it's not because of his tax disputes in Mexico or the lawsuits he faces in New York, but because the tycoon has just suffered a legal setback, now in the courts of the United Kingdom. In this video, we explain the case that involves espionage and a $400 million fraud. Ricardo Salinas Pliego's legal battle has taken a new turn, and after facing conflicts in Mexico and the United States, now the businessman has suffered another setback in the United Kingdom. Recently, a court in that country ruled against him, holding him responsible of hiring a private company to spy on the lawyers of Vladimir Sklarov, a lender of Ukrainian origin, with whom he is involved in a legal dispute over alleged fraud. To understand this conflict, we must go back to the beginning. It all began when Salinas Pliego handed over a valuable package of Grupo Electra shares as collateral to obtain a loan from the firm Astor Asset Management, led by financier Vladimir Sklarov. Sometime later, the Mexican businessman accused the lender of having sold those shares without his authorization on the open market and of taking around $400 million. As a result, in 2024, he filed a lawsuit in the British courts, where he initially managed to have his rival's assets and bank accounts frozen. In the midst of the litigation, and with the aim of strengthening his position, the owner of TV Azteca hired the intelligence firm Black Cube for an amount close to $1.5 million. The strategy consisted of an undercover operation. A member of Black Cube managed to deceive a lawyer from Sklarov's legal team, who had recently been promoted. During a dinner where alcohol was consumed, the agent obtained confidential information from the litigator while secretly recording the conversation. However, when Salinas's first lawyers learned about the origin of the recordings and the methods used to obtain them, they decided to resign from representing him. Despite this, the businessman's new defense team chose to include them in the case file in order to strengthen his case. However, the strategy ended up backfiring. Judge Stephen Hostman determined that, although the accusations against Sklarov might have merit, the evidence could not be used in Salinas's favor because it was obtained improperly. He also considered that the way in which that information was obtained represented a serious affront to justice. As a result of this abusive process, the British court ordered the unfreezing of all of Vladimir Sklarov's assets, allowing him to regain control of his property. The conflict has also had consequences for Ricardo Salinas Pliego. According to the businessman, the massive sale of Grupo Electra shares by Sklarov caused a sharp drop in the company's value. As a result, he decided to remove Grupo Electra from the Mexican Stock Exchange. In addition, there was an impact on his wealth. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Salinas Pliego's fortune currently amounts to $7.9 billion, which is about half of what it was worth before the financial agreement with Sklarov. What do you think? Will Salinas Pliego get out of this situation in the UK? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell.